Let's refresh. Let me do the poll question first. First things first. Because we're having some issues. Let's do that first. Okay. Okay, hold on. Push you back a little bit. Let me get to my poll question up real quick. Okay, guards. I see my own self lagging. Ooh, yuck. I think I might go outside. I'm gonna put this poll question up real quick. Let's see here. Let's try this. I don't know what that means. Okay, hold on. Can you see me okay? Can you hear me okay? Hey, Jamie. Can you hear me okay? There are 4 answers. I can only pick 2. We're good, we're good. Hey, Joseph. Okay, hold on. Poll question is up. Okay, guard. Poll question is up. Understandable. It's just opinion. I literally just saw it on a post right before this call. It was actually 6 different choices, but I can't pick up 6. Hi, geography. If you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles, even though I know everybody's face on here. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The current time is 11 p.m. We would love for you to double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe to our channel and help us reach 8,000 subscribers. Help us reach 8K. We're currently at 7380. We need a total of 620 to go. Yeah. Hi, Joseph. How are you, Joseph? You picked farmer. Why did you pick farmer? Now, I know why Chief picked farmer. Why did you pick farmer? Tell me why in the chat. Most oftentimes, the person that you pick that you respect is 99% of the time somebody that either you have been or you know close, or you have a close relationship with. So I'm curious why. It's really not to pick. Okay. Can you expound on that? Okay, Robert said soldier. Robert, were you ever, did you ever doing that, or did you know any soldiers? Garth, would you pick? I feel like I already know the answer to that. Mm. That's the first time I ever heard about teachers from that. Why do you say that, Joseph, about teachers? Which teachers? I think it depends on what teachers you're talking about, I guess. I've never heard that. I wonder if it depends on where you're located, what teachers you're referring to. Because most of the teachers I know are very about the kids. Like they spend a lot of their money helping out the children. You chose, okay, Graham chose teacher because, right. And so that's what I was thinking. Most people would probably choose somebody that that they knew that was very close to them like that, or because it was your profession at one point in time. Okay. Garth said soldier. Okay. Joseph said farmer. Graham said teacher. Chief said farmer, of course. Yeah. This is going to be an interesting one because I feel like everybody is one of them. And then why'd you pick soldier, Robert? You said soldier, right? Okay, a lot of your family. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Hola, Dawn. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's right. Garth used to be a teacher. You say you're still a teacher? Would you like to go back to teaching? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's fair. All your decisions are valid. They're all valid, so they all make sense to me. Everybody had a different upbringing. Everybody has a different background, you know? Merch is up. Mm-hmm. I'm not arguing with nobody because they're all relevant. Thank you, Joseph. Because I can see all sides. I can see all sides. Now, the original question actually have lawyer on there and doctor. Oh, thank you, Dewan. But I only have four. Choices, so I picked those 4. I love cashews. Mmm. Hi, Richard. The internet has been really choppy today, so I am not sure who is on, when you're on, or what. But if you are brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Cashews, brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. The current time is 11:07 p.m. Let us know where you are tuning in from. I promise we do not bite, so don't be shy. And also, don't forget to double tap that screen, and like this live. Also, yeah, let us know where you're tuning in from. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Where are you? Are you in Australia, Bali? Are you on the East Coast with me? Are you in Florida next door? Are you in Georgia? Are you in Texas with Robert? Are you in Ohio with Garth? Let us know where you are. Just because I'm brand new. Joseph. Hey, that boy. Also, of course, tonight, thank you, that boy. We're going to be reading our book, or continuing our book, of course, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. And then give me some of your stories. Based on the poll question, I want to hear some of your stories. Do you have any stories, Garth? Hey, Rashawn. Cashews. Okay, Dawn. Wow. Yeah. I believe they're all valuable in different ways, you know? Because you can protect the borders, but there is no food. And we all messed up, right? And there's nothing here. Then, if you have the food and don't have that protection, then people come in. And if you don't know, if you don't have teachers to train the people, then nobody doing nothing. Everybody's just, figuring it out. And then, if you don't have, I'm missing one. Oh, and then of course, police. If you don't have police, your right now needs are not met. in an emergency right now, they're the ones that you immediately call. So, I want to know if you had any, based on the option that you chose. Did you have any particular story that you wanted to share that made you pick that decision? Right? Like when I ask a question like that, which one do you respect the most? There's usually an instant picture that goes up in your mind about something that has happened that makes you think, okay, definitely this person, definitely this profession. I agree, Joseph. They're all needed. Ooh, Joseph said I was hit by a train. Ooh, wee. But you picked the farmer though, right? You picked the farmer, but you hit by a train. So I did. There are doctors were on the list and lawyers were on the list. I just didn't. I don't have. Can't pick all six. So only give 4 options. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me though? Yes. Yes. Type a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Okay. Let me turn it down a little bit. Okay. Think we're good? Okay. Yay! It's bugs out here. Okay. So, I don't think I'm able to read the book tonight because I think that may have been some of the issue was the connection with my computer. So, oh, no, I can do that. Hold on. Okay. Good night, Chief. Cold. Really. So you want me to read the book, right? All right. I'll go get it. I wish this had pockets. Have y'all seen my YouTube? You did see it, right? You don't know me to see it full view, but my YouTube sweater. Okay. Let me go get it. Hold on. Because I want to make sure we continue our book. Okay. Thank you, Robert. I love it. It's nice and comfy, cozy. The only thing it does say is you cannot wash it with fabric softener. Why? I don't know, but they do say do not wash with fabric softener. They did have 2 colors. This is the lighter color, so this is a lighter gray, and then they have, of course, a darker gray. So I opted for the lighter gray. And it's by Champion. So, it's nice. I haven't checked out any music yet, Joseph. Thank you for reminding me, though. Because by the time I get off here, I'll be exhausted. What kind of music do you sing? In the meantime, let me go get this laptop. What's a little chilly? Oh, you rap, Joseph. What's your rap name, Joseph? There are mosquitoes out here. Hello, Shreen. Oh, you're still just, oh, your stage name is Joseph? You didn't change it? Oh, you listen to it, Robert? Yes, everybody go listen to Robert. I meant go listen to Joseph's, go listen to Joseph's, channel. Is it the last thing you posted? Where is it? I don't want to get bit. Which is interesting because it's November, but there's still mosquitoes out here. Not cold enough, I guess. You are so welcome. I heard you. I heard you. I would still argue. I would still have, I'm going to have a different say on different things, though. No, I do think, I found a video a couple days ago, and, we always talk about, the different land and stuff. She was like, but if you go back and look at older history maps, there's a lot more land that is not written in the maps that we currently have. And so it begs to differ that maybe there's more out there that we just have not been privy to, of course. And there may be places like that, like, hey, I don't want to be part of what you got. So I don't know that there's always protection. That's all. Maybe you can write yourself out of the agreement with everybody. It's like, nah, I'm just over here. I don't want to be a part of nothing that you got. I'm just over here chilling. Hey, Desert. Thank you, J Mansion. Thank you, Sun Dancer. Ooh, a flower and a makeup brush. I love it. It's still the same. It's just, I just untwisted it. Just a little bit. That's all. I didn't take it all the way down. Not yet. Some of these are a little big. I didn't untwist it yet. Here comes your black Superman. Maybe we don't really live on a ball. So true. Hello, Michael. How are you? So true. The more you live, the more you just experience and the more you learn. And then I do like when you change your VPN, you can see different things that you wouldn't see on this side. So it's interesting. It's very interesting. So, I'm not saying you're wrong. I think but it just goes back to different perspectives, right? whatever is, you know, you're dealing with at the time. Hey, Jay Manson. My day was well. Low key, I did walk today. I walked, and I seen a lot of people getting ready for the game and stuff. So it was nice. Came back, wrote out my plan for the next 90 days or so. We'll see. I feel like, God, the only people coming for land is America. America currently, right, is trying to get Nigeria, because why Nigeria? I like to take. Huh? Of my shoes? These shoes right here? Why would you be jealous of these shoes? I need some new shoes. Anybody want to buy me a pair of shoes? I need some sneakers. It's getting chilly. You rode your scooter? Oh, nice, Michael. That's nice. Oh, because it gets... Oh, Joseph, that's sweet. You have smooth moves, Joseph. Oh. Hey, JR Smooth. If that comment wasn't smooth, but... Okay. I always thought Medusa was very interesting. Very mysterious. I feel like I should go back and look at her story again. There's always hidden agendas in the ones that you think are really mean and like negative stories. There's some truth to them. Hey, John Doe. Okay. USA has an embassy in almost every country that has a lot. What kind of shoes are we talking? These are just regular shoes. These are just regular shoes. Oh, sneakers. I just like to walk a lot, and so I've gone through quite a bit of shoes this year. That's all. It's like just regular sneakers. What was that? I don't know. I'm kind of like Jordan. I'm not a Jordan girl. I can't find my Jordan. I had 2 pairs of Jordans. I can't find them. So I don't know if I must have lost them in the last move. The move before the last move, I think. There's a box of shoes missing. I had 10 boxes. I only came back with 9. It's a whole bunch of shoes missing. Yes, JR, I am very familiar with Medusa, the one with the snakes. You are saying now, prior to 250 years ago, we had no country. Many other countries went after other countries. I am aware, Garth. I am aware That's how we got over here. I'm aware. I'm aware. Walking is good exercise. I agree, Michael. Asics. I don't know what that is. Is that a brand? Dunks or sneakers that got on. Oh, okay. Mini Cooper needs someone for passengers. You have a bicycle? I do not. I do not. I've been bouncing around for a little while, trying to think about where my next move should be. I've been sitting on that for a while. Asia, what's next? I've been in Florida for a while. And the Gemini in me is itching to go somewhere, okay? If I had went to my show over the weekend, that would have bought me some time, but I didn't go to the show, so now I'm itching to go somewhere. Yeah. As a child, I read about myths and I thought the stories were interesting. I forgot most of the Greek mythology. Yeah. I'm thinking I wanna do a lot of things. That's the beauty and the curse of a Gemini, is that you are always learning, always wanting to learn, always wanting to have different experiences. But our brain can only remember so much at one time. I had 42 thoughts about things I wanted to do today. One of those being I wanted to take up Latin. I need to go back and re-up on my French, because I took 4 years of French, but I also want to go back and take Latin. Just because it would be really good for communication, because it's the root word of things. And then there's another word, the study of words, but it's not Latin, it's something else. Does anybody know the title of it, the term of it? I feel like it's an ology word. It ends in like ology or something like that, but it's like game time. It's a study of words as well. Joseph said I'm a Gemini. So you understand, Joseph, there's so many thoughts inside of here. Yes, still get caught. The lies just got caught up. Is it still It's still yes, still caught the live. Just got up. Oh, okay. Hey, game time. Glad you're here. Glad you could make it. Iowa. Joseph, the way my toes would have froze already in Iowa. Negative degrees in Iowa. I don't have enough clothes for Iowa. I definitely don't have enough clothes for Iowa. What about leaving the country? That's what I was thinking, Michael. That's what I was thinking. But where to go? Visa or no visa? Length of time? How much is the flight? How long will we be gone? Where will we be staying? Would we want to do some remote work there? Are we just visiting? So these are my thought process, because I was supposed to be going to Thailand. So my brain is still thinking I should be somewhere else. That's literally on my brain. And my brain is like, but we weren't supposed to still be in this country. We're supposed to be over there in another country. So my brain is like, why? He said, I need to go to Europe. You need to go to Europe, back to Africa, come back. All the things, right? So I can have that full circle experience, Garth, right? I like the way you think. You might be on to something. 23. Okay, I stayed in Virginia. I feel like something bit me. I stayed in Virginia for 2 years, but my family needed me. But if I could go back, I'd go back. And I took Latin, but it's a dead language apparently. So what does that mean though? Is Latin not the root word for all of the things? Or do they tell you, here's the thing. Here's the thing. When they tell you it's a dead language, is it a dead language because they don't want us to know the root words of things, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Joseph, completely. I'm back. Hey, Dawn. I will keep the worm. What's the weather right now, Joseph? I know it's in the negatives, isn't it? You don't like cold weather. Michael, it's not that I don't like cold weather. I don't like cold weather for an extreme long amount of time, right? Like, I was born in New York, so I can do a little bit in New York. I can, like I did a month in New York, and it was January, so that would have been like I guess the coldest time, January to February-ish. And that was okay because I was kind of prepared for it, right? I did have my down coat. I did know how to dress in layers. I did have boots. I don't have that right now. I need to go back to my unit and swap out clothes. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of cold for like a long period of time, but I don't mind sometimes. But then when it's cold, you can't be cute. Let me rephrase. I'm always cute. But when it's cold, the way you don't care about being cute, the way you just be like, listen, I'm just, you know what I mean? It's like this. Like, I don't care. Like Sister Mary Clarence me, okay? I don't mind being Sister Mary Clarence when it's cold, you know what I'm saying? Linguistics. That's it. Etymology, I think. That's the term that I was looking for. Thank you, Garth. Etymology. I think that's it, yeah. Fun fact, the body switch Chucky was reciting his line. Oh, okay. Is that, yes, Michael's a YouTube sweatshirt. We got it about a month ago now, I think. Closer to about a month ago, yeah. So I am in YouTube's boot camp for memberships, and then once the membership ends, I think it's the last week of memberships actually, I get a dedicated YouTube person, and then I get part of the creator community. So I'm really excited about that. I have no idea what that looks like, by the way. I don't think they fully incorporate you into it until after, I think November 30th is the end date for the boot camp or something like that. And then after that, then you're incorporated into their creator community. And so then we get to see what the creator community looks like. So, I've been posting. That's why I always invite you to join the membership, because I'm in their boot camp and just trying to see what all the perks are, what it comes with, how to, see what they have this new, what new features and stuff it has. So it's been interesting to learn it. The full circle, yes. Can me show my earrings. Oh, my earrings. So I have, these are connected actually, which I love. I actually got them. I need to see if I can link them in my Amazon store. I do have an Amazon storefront because I'm pretty sure I got these from Amazon, I think. Because when I used to get my hair done, I would have like loops up here, and then every time I would get my hair done, they would comb it out. And I got tired of having to find my earring. So these earrings actually um, what do you call it, screw on both sides, so that way they don't come off. And then they came in gold, they came in silver, and I have a pair in black. So I got all three. So instead of me having to do 6, I have 3 holes in each ear. So I have 4 that are already automatically covered by one earring, one earring. And then I have my bottoms that I change out on a regular basis. It shows on my face. I actually got decent sleep today. Well, I did wake up hot. It was hot. But I've gotten a lot. The other night I got so much sleep. It was so beautiful. I slept until almost 1 o'clock. Not today, but yesterday. I didn't get up till 1:45. It was fabulous. Latin is considered a dead language. Yeah, I'm just talking about the root words of Latin, not the actual, like, speaking of all the languages. You know what I mean? Like, the root words within it. Because I thought that most of our language has those root words in them, or am I incorrect in that? You let me know. Hey, Rashawn. Okay, thank you. Hey, Devarius. I feel like I keep changing your name. Aysia. Okay, right. You don't care about being cute, but you would be. Oh, I love the flower, Joseph. He said, I love to make you excited about things you don't know. I know. Isn't that fun? Hey, Speedy. So you win something from YouTube. So not exactly winning something from YouTube. More like because, so YouTube kind of bribed us a little bit. And it was like, hey, since you're in the membership, if you post a video, then we will gift you free merchandise. And I was like, ooh, a YouTube merchandise, because I have not yet done my own merchandise. And so I was like, okay, let's do YouTube, even though I have merchandise, right? But I got this. And so when I saw this, I was like, oh, this is nice and this is simple. And so it made me think about the merchandise that I have, and it hasn't been moving as well as I would like it to. And then I was like, oh, you know what? It's probably because it's not simple. And so by getting something just like this on YouTube, it makes you think about what people value, right? And so this is very simple and simplistic. And so I said, oh, okay, so my merchandise also needs to be simple and simplistic. So it just kind of just a good reminder. Oh, Moses. Habari Yaku. That's what they do. Teaching. We don't have all the connecting words and stuff. Many people wanting to do now is just figure out exactly what all the root words and stuff. So between etymology and Latin, I think I could be able to get both, or a good gist of it, I guess. Because so etymology, I had he was, I won't call him a mentor, but we had a class together, and he was really big on studying words, and he hated the word time. He would call it a public construct. And he's like, don't call it time, it's a public construct. And the more he got into that stuff, the more he had gotten he would write books. And I'm like, why are you writing so much? Because he didn't want to use the words that we currently use because they were almost out of context in the way, or they were, like, remember we talked about spelling? Spell is a spelling. A spelling is a spell. And so he didn't want to continue the spells. So he would write really long, lengthy, like, text and captions and stuff to get his point across because he didn't want to use the words that we had in our language. So it's interesting. So I think about that now. Also, it's a lot to say. Hey, your mom's boyfriend. That's an interesting username. Thank you. I mean, Devarius is going live. Congratulations. How many followers you got? Everybody go follow Devarius. Moses speaks Swahili. Yes, Moses speaks Swahili. Yes. Nika Salama Joseph. Oh. He just smiles. Oh. Thank you. Hey, Yolanda. Teach the root words. You took midterm, didn't you? Did I take med terminology? Did I? I probably did though, cause that was so long ago though. Probably, where were we at 2025? It had to be like 2006 if I took it. 2006, 2007, so it was a while ago. So I would need to brush up on that. So between what? Midterm, Latin, and etymology. Ooh. Let me take all three. How about you can't tell me nothing? In Kenya, how was my day? You still didn't tell me what the weather was in Iowa, Joseph. That's why, because you know it's cold. I got 50, but I can definitely get more. Okay, and then what is your what you gonna talk about, Devarius? You just visited Kenya before. That's why I say that's why he yes. I tried taking linguistics class, but I had so much going on at work. Very difficult. I had to drop out. Linguistics is hard. I gotta look into it. Because I don't want to overstimulate my brain. We're already on the upper limits. But I want something that's going to be interesting to me and fun. But not so much that I'm going to be like, suck, I hate it. I don't want to do that. I want maybe 100 words that I can learn the root words so that I can start to expand my vocabulary, or if I'm not expanding the vocabulary, understanding the vocabulary that I'm using, so that way I can use it for YouTube, but also because I'm in sales, I want to merge the two together. It would help me with copy, it would help me with email writing, it would help me with delivery communication. I do want to do more physical public speaking. I think I'm kind of ready almost to kind of step out there maybe in 2026 and do some physical public speaking live. So yeah, that's on the docket. Hey, Wondelish. I'm that person to police. I'm that person to police teach as a soldier, to farm to do what I gotta do for himself. Okay, Rashawn. Thank you, Wondelish. It's not bad right now, but I'm told. Keep your told. Don't forget to, if you're brand new to our channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Aysia Smiles. We go live each and every evening around 10:30 Eastern Standard Time. Don't forget to double tap that screen. Help us to like this live and also subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified each and every time we go live. Now, we are currently at 7,380. So we need a total of 620 more subscribers to reach our goal. It's difficult for me at the time because I had just taken too much. Okay. So what's the difference between linguistics, etymology, Latin, and midterm? I get medical terms, so I get that part. I know. Michael 2026 is almost here. I know. I am excited because I do think that which scares you makes you stronger. I've always thought that about public speaking anyway. And 80% of the entire world can't stand public speaking and they're fearful of it. So imagine if you are the 20% that can speak out about the things that you are passionate about and the things that you love. You can gain momentum that much faster because there are so many people behind the scenes who are wishing they could get over the fear of doing what you're doing. So the next logical step, if we do a 1 full year of live streams on YouTube, then in my brain, the next logical step would be to do some physical things to just continue the growth. Thank you, Gar. Yeah. We'll see what happens. Yeah, because most people who are introverted do really well with public speaking because they're more afraid to do one-on-one calls than they are to speaking to many people. Whereas extroverts are the opposite. We're like, you don't see all them eyeballs out there? They're looking at us. I feel like either side is scary. Either side. One-on-one is not as scary because it's just energy at that point. It's still a little, back and forth banter, but it's not nearly, to me, as like looking at beady eyeballs looking back at you. I'm just kidding. So, we shall see. But I'm thinking I'll do well with it, just having to get over the initial shock of it. And then of course I feel like it'll be an adrenaline rush, I think, is what I'm gathering what it'll feel like. Hey, Posse. Hey, Posse. Dorado. Goodness. Time to go inside. We're gonna go inside and then we're gonna read the book, okay? Because we have not read our book tonight, and I think we should be okay now. Because we're 3 bars in. Do I hear water? You hear the finishing of some water. Rashad, why do you always ask that? I don't know. That's why we're going back inside. You ready? Come on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. All right, let me know if you can still hear me. Can you still hear me? Hey, Mohammed. Can you hear me? Yes? Okay. All right, let's see here. Let's read our book. So the book that we're continuing tonight is The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Let me see what what page are we on? Let's see. I think we are on page 91, yes? You know, But see, isn't that the beautiful thing about it? And Garth, I'm sure that even though you enjoy teaching at 30 and 40, when they grow up, they'll come back and they'll be like, I remember what you said. And you'll be like, what I said? So I want to say about, oh my God, how long is it now? Maybe about 15 years ago now. I used to do, my minor is in coaching. My minor is strength and condition coaching, right? Go figure. So I would teach like middle school. And I can't remember exactly what I would teach them. I think maybe like basketball or something. I don't know, some kind of sport thing. And then this might have been about 5 or 6 years ago. And one of them came up to me and said, you remember me? And I was like, huh? You remember? I said, remember you from where? He's like, from so-and-so elementary. I was like, oh, how old am I? That you were 11 and now you're like 18. I was like, oh man. And kids don't forget, but you probably have gone on and thought about something completely different, but they don't forget that stuff. It's a beautiful thing and scary at the same time. So I I I'm at the point where I know it's the next step, right? It's the next step. Science, yes. The science, Garth, science. Okay, thank you. So the book is, yes, The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. It actually came out in I want to say it was published in 1910. 1910. The Florence Scovel Shin book was 1925. Hey, Ramona. So yeah, The Science of Getting Rich is by Wallace D. Wattles. It was written and published in 1910. And so yeah. Okay, let's go read. No matter how horrible and seeming may be the conditions in certain countries, sections, or places, you waste your time and destroy your own chances by considering them. You should interest yourself in the world's becoming rich. Think of the riches of the world is coming into. Think of the riches the world is coming into. Instead of poverty, it is growing out of. And bear in mind that the only way in which you can assist the world in growing rich is by growing rich yourself through the creative method, not the competitive one. Give your attention wholly to riches, ignore poverty. Whenever you think or speak of those who are poor, think and speak of them as those who are becoming rich, as rather than pitied. Then they or others will catch the inspiration and begin to search for a way out. Because I say that you are to give your whole time and mind and thought to riches, it does not follow that you are to be sordid or mean. To become really rich is the noblest aim you can have in your life, for it includes everything else. On the competitive plane, the struggle to get rich is a godless scramble for power over other men. But when we come into the creative mind, all of this is changed. All that is possible in the way of greatness and soul unfoldment, of service and lofty endeavor, comes by way of getting rich. All is made possible by the use of things. If you lack for physical health, you will find that the attainment of it is conditional on your getting rich. Only those who are emancipated from financial worry and who have the means to live a carefree existence and follow hygienic practices can have and retain health. Moral and spiritual greatness is possible only to those who are above the competitive battle for existence, and only those who are becoming on the plane of creative thought are free from the degrading influences of competition. If your heart is set on domestic happiness, remember that love flourishes best where there is refinement, a high level of thought, and freedom from corrupting influences. And these are to be found only where riches are attained by the exercise of creative thought without strife or rivalry. You can aim at nothing so great or noble, I repeat, as to become rich. And you must fix your attention upon your mental picture of riches to the exclusion of all that may tend to dim or obscure the vision. You must learn to see the underlying truth in all things. You must see beneath all seemingly wrong conditions the great one life, ever moving forward toward fuller expression and more complete happiness. Oh, something fell. It is the truth that there is no such thing as poverty, that there is only wealth. Some people remain in poverty because they are ignorant of the fact that there is wealth for them. And these can be the best taught by showing them the way to affluence in your own personal and practice. Let me read that again. Some people remain in poverty because they are ignorant of the fact that there is wealth for them. And these can be best taught by showing them the way to affluence in your own person and practice. Others are poor because while they feel that there is a way out, they are too intellectually indolent to put forth the mental effort necessary to find the way and travel it. And for these, the very thing you can do is to arouse their desire by showing them happiness that comes from being rightly rich. Others still are poor because, while they have some notion of science, they have become so swamped and lost in the maze of the metaphysical and the occult theories, that they do not know which road to take. They try a mixture of many systems and fail in all. For these, again, the very best thing to do is to show the right way in your own person and practice. An ounce of doing these things is worth a pound of theorizing. The very best thing you can do for the whole world is to make the most of yourself. You can serve God and man in no more effective way than by getting rich. That is, if you get rich by the creative method and not by the competitive one. Hey, Noble. Another thing, we assert that this book gives in detail the principles of the science of getting rich, and if that is true, you do not need to read any other book upon this subject. This may sound narrow and egotistical, but consider there is no more scientific method of computation in mathematics than by addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division, and no other method is possible. There can be but one shortest distance between 2 points. There is only one way to think scientifically, and that is to think in the way that leads the most direct and simple route to the goal. I think we're going to stop right there. Let's see here. Yeah. We'll stop right there. I'm stopping on top of page 96, okay? So we read from 91 to 96. So we're going to start back at the top of 96. The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Hey, Sean. Hey, Ramona. Happy early birthday. Because what you become is influenced by the teachers you encounter. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's look at our poll question. Which one do you respect the most? Okay, so we have 54% winning is soldier. Then we have 24% say farmers, 15% say teachers, and then 7% say the police. Nobody has said the police yet. Why you wanna say the police? Why ain't nobody said the police? Thank you, Sean. Oh my goodness. Okay. Any ahas from the book from page 91 to page 96? Let me know anything that stood out for you, anything that was interesting to you, anything that was like, I never thought of it that way. Anything. Let me know, let me know, let me know. The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. I feel like something beat me. In the meantime. Thank you, Garth. I like reading. Wealth for wealth for those in poverty always. A piece. Wealth for those in poverty always. A piece of the pie for all. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Something bit me real good. Ooh. On the side of my foot. Must have been a skeeter. Anybody else? Anything else stuck out to you? This is supposed to read this book every day. I wonder if I read this book, would anybody like to challenge and I wonder if you could read. I mean, we're gonna read it anyway, but maybe read it for the entire month of December too. See what changes for us. Sean, I'm not in the garage. I haven't been in the garage in almost a week. Where y'all? See, that's how y'all be telling on yourselves. That's how I know you haven't been here. Cause we've been here since Wednesday. So it's Sunday. So we got a few more days. So it's almost been a week. So that's how I know you haven't been here in a while. So how many days is that? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You ain't been here in 5 days, Sean? Papa? Papa's been here though. Papa was here like 2 days ago. Not paying attention. Aha. Aha. So yes, I have. Oh goodness. They're all bad apples. You're not in the. Don't feel bad. Don't have to be sorry. What you say, Rashawn? Clean pain relief. I want itches. It must have been a mosquito. You know, the female mosquitoes are the ones that draw your blood, right? The big ones just fly around and hit the walls. It'd be the little tiny ones. The female mosquitoes that be sucking all your blood. If you were in the garage, it would have been off and you would have... Right. Off, right next to the Miracle Grow. Right next to the Miracle Grow. I know. I don't know that I would like to be. I would ask you all that question. That would be a male question. I don't think the females care that much. Would you like to be taller? I think that would be a male question. And I feel like 95% of the males would say yes. If you weren't already over 6 feet. And even the 6 feet will want to be taller. But I don't know where y'all get that from. No, because if you were actually looking at Hollywood, most of the people in Hollywood are short. Do I know my blood type? I almost made that the question for tonight, Garth. Literally almost. I thought about it. But then by the time when I saw that poll question, I was like, oh, let me change it. Because I did read the book, Eat Right for Your Blood Type. But I knew if I did the blood type one, I would have wanted to expound upon it. I didn't want to just make that just a regular question. I would have wanted to dig a little deeper and tell you the different things that you should eat for your blood type. But I was like, not tonight. Thank you, Sean. Mm-hmm. We do. We are very comfortable. Very comfortable. All right. Okay. So, any last minute words, thoughts, comments? Say it now. You just won't feel right forever now. Speak your piece. Because Garth gotta go. Garth, you were supposed to be on all night. You supposed to leave early. You forgot. Don't get us in trouble now. Don't blame us. Sean, I didn't have chips tonight. We had cashews. I'm so proud I didn't finish them all. That's why I have them in my pocket. So I didn't finish them. So now I know I had chips, and then my mom was like, I want some chips. I was like, here you go. Then she was like, let me get it some. No, you can have them. You can have them all. You can finish them. Because I promise you, I did not want. I was like, add my barbecue chips. Fine. Here you go. My kind of. What is NIY? What is that? Some of the ones I don't always know. You so silly, Garth. Me too. I love cashews. What is NIY? Just because I just don't have a allergy. I'm thankful, so thankful. Because if I was vegetarian and I had a allergic reaction to peanuts and stuff, I would be so heartbroken. Because the way I love me some almonds, cashews, I'll eat peanuts, but those are at the very bottom of the list. Peanuts are like ice cream. I'll put nuts on top of my ice cream and stuff like that. But my real cashews are my favorite. Mom likes pistachios. I like pistachios too. Almonds. I could tear up some almonds and cashews. Yeah. I'm not too big on pecans unless they are drizzled in the when you go to the football games and stuff, or major events or arenas and stuff, and they're glazed pecans. Those are my favorite, but I can't eat those right now. I love those. So we'll leave the pecans alone right now. We're doing really good with our no sugar. We're doing really, really good. See, Robert saying, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, that sounds so good. No, I'm still debating on what am I gonna do for Thanksgiving. As you gonna give in and get that sweet potato pie? What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? I was like, I don't know. We're so close. Should I finish out the year with no sugar? I have not been working out like I should though. No sugar, yes, but have not done enough ab workouts. Not this week at all. Not really. So, oh well. Okay. I get them all. Oh my gosh. Listen, and the way Bucky's will have everybody add 2 packs onto the whatever belly you got. Bucky's will add 2 packs to it, okay? And it's not the 6 pack abs. It's just literally 2 more packs onto whatever you have. Packs of blubber, fat, whatever you want to call it, sugar, everything. Because the way they had that like fudge, listen, don't leave me in Bucky's. Don't do that. Don't do that. And it's like, but the bathroom is so clean. You know, you'd be like, it's so nice in here. It's so clean. The whole store is clean, and then there's never a line. I just wish maybe a little bit more. I don't have a lot of options in Bucky's though, so that's probably a good thing for me. Because most of the stuff in the front is meat, right? I don't think in the times that I've gone, I think there is like a potato or something, but every time I go, it's not. It's like a potato and cheese or something, but they're never having it at the time. Every time I go, it's like fresh brisket. It's just been served. So I don't have to worry about that part. And the times that I did go, I did have the the fudge. So that was good, yeah. So you're doing good. You're doing good. We might, hey Jeremy, we might, Garth, we very well might. I do have a goal that I want to get to before I do the no sugar, before I eat sugar. So if we reach the goal, then I'll do the sugar as my like celebration. But if not, no sugar. So we'll see. I'm doing good, Jeremy. How are you? Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for joining us. Hey, Juju. Yeah, Juju. I don't think. Did you have a different username, Juju? You're not coming up. I'm good, Juju. How are you? Oh, thank you, Jeremy. Yeah, it's good to see you. Cause I haven't seen you. Jeremy, do you get our notifications when I go live on the membership? Cause nobody has been coming up, and so I'm just wondering why, if you're getting them or not. Sean said some of my peach cobbler. Is it sugar free? Is it no sugar added? Is it agave in your peach cobbler? No, you're not getting them. Okay. I don't know why. I went live last week. I didn't go live this week, but okay. I'm doing another one. I'll do another one this week just to test it. I'll tell you what day though. Okay. Really? So Garth, you said Ohio's finally getting a Bucky's, which is weird because you would think Bucky's kind of sounds like Buckeyes. Buckeyes, Ohio. Yeah, I think they started on the southern part and made their way up. They made their way up little by little up the highway. But I'm fairly new to Bucky's myself. I only found out about Bucky's. I heard about them because of the investment group that I was in, because they were talking about Bucky's, but I hadn't had the experience of Bucky's until this year. And so then I went and I was like, oh, this is Bucky's. This is why people are so obsessed. And then Bucky's has good branding because everything in the store is Bucky's, right? It's not a it's not a gas station where it's everybody else's stuff. No, it's only Bucky's stuff. Bucky's does what it does very well. And it has everything, right? Like if you want to shop for your home goods and your if for women who like to shop, Bucky's is good for the household items. They've got the like I think the only thing missing maybe like appliances, but they got your hunting type stuff, right? So they have stuff for the men, they got stuff for the women, they got the food for the kids. The bathrooms are nice and clean, so you feel comfortable staying a while. You're not rushing to get in and get out because, like, the bathroom, you know? And then they have the fresh food in there, so you're not necessarily you can feed your family and feel comfortable in the store and shop and do all the things. So it's more of a really convenient rest stop instead of those rest stops that you actually have along the highway. You feel more comfortable going to a Bucky's as your rest stop. Thank you, Jeremy. No, it has sugar. Oh, Sean, I can't do no sugar. I'm trying to do. I did have the ice cream that had no sugar added, and it was really good, actually. I see Mom's got some in the freezer. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see how old it is. Maybe. I was the one who asked what random super. Yes, Juju, that's right. I remember, and I said I wanted to be the one with trees. Yes, you're right. You're right. How have you been? Did you finish your book? Did you finish your comic book? I think you're making a comic book or something. Mm-mm. I'm itching because I went outside and I got bit by some mosquitoes. So that's why you see me itching, because the mosquitoes got me. You made it into an animation. Really? Is it on your channel? It's okay, Jeremy. Thank you, though. I didn't have any off. As Garth was reminding me, he's like, because you left off in the garage next to the Miracle Grow. I started an animation channel and posted my first video. Congratulations, Juju! I love that. Congratulations. I have been on a couple days. Okay, Sandy. Hey, Sandy. How you been? Glad to see you. You still have time. Juju, a lot of things in life don't happen in our timing. In the way that we think of timing. Most of the times when people blow up, it's because their iceberg, like imagine an iceberg where you maybe see this much on top, but there's so many layers deep. So by the time they start seeing your growth on top, you've gone so far down deep that there was nowhere else to go but up, okay? So you've got time. You've got time. So I feel like I got it on my thigh, right here, and then on the other half of my foot. It's been itching. I didn't. Oh, okay, you didn't post animation yet. Okay. Okay, dang, Sandy, you gotta I don't know. I don't know, Sandy. I want to say some energy healing or something, because you be having a lot going on. Some energy healing would be good for you. He said they say type O attracts most. Hush, Garth. Listen, hush. I ain't need to hear that. Do you remember the term, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice? The darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. So it could be that too. Who knows? I will say that when you are all the way like vegan, thank you, Sandy. Oh, that's sweet, Sandy. When you're all the way vegan, you don't get mosquitoes, which is, I'm trying to think because I'm not doing no sugar. So how did I get? It must be the dairy that I'm eating then. Me too, the darker the berry. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Garth. All right. Let's get off of here. Let's go to bed. We got work tomorrow. We have all kinds of things tomorrow. Okay. You've heard that too, yeah. My sister was telling me she was watching Naked and Afraid one time, and the girl was vegan, and then everybody else was getting bit up, and the girl who was vegan was just chilling, chilling, relaxing while everybody was getting ate up because she didn't have the same things in her body, and they weren't biting her like that. So yeah, okay, all right. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you all for listening to our book for this month, which is The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe. Double tap that screen and help us to like this live. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. Help us reach 8K subscribers. We are currently at 7380. So we need a total of 620 to reach our goal to get there. Thank you so much, Juju, for joining us this evening. Thank you, Garth. Thank you, Jeremy, Rashawn, Sandy, Sean, Robert, of course. Robert's always holding us down. Thank you so much, Robert. Rashawn and others. As always, keep smiling, keep shining. You got this. Dreams come true. Not for you, just need a little bit of elbow grease. I love you. 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 And there is nothing you can do about it. Remember, your homework is always the same. Tell yourself, I love you in the mirror every single day. If you don't have a mirror, no worries. Take your phone, turn it to camera front facing, and tell yourself, I love you in the mirror for 1 minute every single day. It may feel weird, it may feel cringy, it may even make you cry. It's okay. Do it anyway. All work works. It either works on you or it works for you, but it works. Hi, Ricky. Thank you so much, Ricky. Thank you, Rashawn. Don't forget to look at our shopping cart and purchase our hood if you want one of these. You can get one in the cart or go to our Fourth Wall store. We also have an Amazon storefront as well. If you click the link, and I forgot to mention this yesterday, we are also still in November. So if you want a prayer request, click the first link in the description, prayers for November, and I will pray for you and I will send you the prayer so that you can listen to it in your own time. Whether you want to hear it in the daytime or nighttime, I will email it back to you, okay? So we are still doing that. And also we're still accepting funds for Kevin. Kevin is one of the orphans that I was inspired by when I was in Kenya. So as always, thank you. I love you all. See you tomorrow. Good night.